We're talking about the developments last night in Minneapolis. A couple of pretty interesting videos. Let's start here with the CNN thing, because this just happened a few hours ago on the air. I think it was about 4 a.m. Eastern this happened. Maybe it was a little later than that, 5 or 6, something like that. And basically what you saw was a CNN reporter in the middle of a situation where there's a bunch of cops. They're blocking an intersection off. The CNN reporter is off to the side with a few other officers, and he's trying to do a report. There is not anything active going on. There's not a riot going on in the background. There's not, you're not seeing bottles thrown. They're all just kind of standing there. They've seemingly controlled the situation. As that is happening, this reporter is trying to do a report, and here's what happens.
This is part of the advanced police presence that we saw come over the course of really minutes when the local police showed up at the fire department, or with the fire department, I should say, on that building we showed you that was burning. This is among the state patrol unit that was advancing up the street, saying and scattering the protesters at that point for people to clear the area. And so we walked away. I'm sorry?
You're under arrest.
Okay. Do you mind telling me why I'm under arrest, sir? Why am I under arrest, sir?
As you see, he's not yelling back. He's not fighting.
Okay.
Is it because they showed the officers? Is that why?
We told you before that we are with CNN.
That's not what they said, if that was the reason. Now, there is a car you can hear kind of skid out to the side there. Everyone kind of turns their head for a second.
If you're just tuning in, you
that's bizarre.
are watching our correspondent, Omar Jimenez, being arrested by state police.
Now, his mic is still on the floor. The camera's still on.
Why our correspondent is being arrested.
Hang on 1 second, Allison. Let's listen into what these officers are saying.
Allison's trying to talk over the whole thing.
They're not saying anything. They're just walking the perp to the...
That is an American television reporter, Omar Jimenez, being led away by police officers. He clearly identified himself as a reporter. He was respectfully explaining to the state police that our CNN team was there and moving away as they would request.
I'll give CNN lots of crap for lots of things. He's telling the truth here, though. That is exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, there was no reason for that.
To police custody.
Bizarre.
Live on television.
Now they keep arresting people.
Being arrested now.
This is the producers and cameramen who are
I gotta
arresting.
looking up at the camera down.
Okay, they're arresting the whole crew.
Yeah. Now they put the camera on the ground, and it's sitting on the ground. They don't realize it's still on. And it just shows the feet of the CNN reporter. They're just airing this live on the air. It's like a backpack unit of some sort.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
But again, steal all the TVs you want.
Oh, yeah, that's totally fine.
But don't do a report near there.
Minneapolis State Police, we believe the camera is now on the ground because our cameraman has been handcuffed.
Now, as this goes on, and we can bring this down. As this goes on, Pat.
Wow.
The camera.
That's crazy.
The police clearly don't even understand they were. I don't know how they didn't get it, because he's talking into a microphone and he's doing a broadcast. But the camera just stays on the ground the whole time. I mean, they come back to the camera an hour later and it's still on. It's still on in broadcasting.
Wow.
So they brought 3 CNN employees to jail. Jeff Zucker, the guy who runs CNN, got in touch pretty quickly with the governor of Minnesota, who was like, sorry. And a half an hour later, they were released. So it went pretty fast.
Did we ever find out why they were arrested in the first place?
Their claim was that they asked them to move and they didn't move. But you can hear on the audio, he's blatantly saying, yeah, let me know where I need to go. Just point the direction. I'm happy to go that way. And they don't say anything, and then they just arrest him. Now, they may have told him earlier to leave, and maybe they didn't listen the first time, and we're only getting the second half of that. Regardless, but take a step back from whatever excuse comes up out of this. There may be one, but optics are important in a situation like this, right? You are arresting a black reporter on here for doing nothing.
Minneapolis police don't apparently care about optics
They
at
really
all in any way, because this whole thing has been loaded with bad optics for them.
Yes.
From the very beginning of this.
And in both bad and incompetent behavior.
Yes.
You know,
is it possible CNN, these reporters were just arrested just because of bad reporting from CNN, and this was just, they had the opportunity. Finally, we got the cops. We have CNN. Let's just arrest them. Is that possible?
It is possible.
Yeah,
yes.
I think it is.